Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stream. It is day 2 of the Global Esports Games Road to Riyadh Nigerian Qualifiers, brought to you by the LESF, the Afro Gamer, and Mobile, your one-stop shop for all things esports. Yes, it is day 2 of the action, and I'm pretty excited. We saw a lot of crazy stuff go down yesterday. We saw RSG, Afro Esports, Active Gaming, those 3 teams consistently putting in the work, not relenting, not resting, and always being consistent. So, taking it back just a little bit further, we'll see a little bit of the participating teams that we've got as for ourselves: 21st Century, 1011 Esports, Active, Afro, Dare Esports, Disparaged, Fowlplay, Free Esports, Habitual Gaming, Harsh, Soldiers, Invincibles, No Gaming, Men of Blood, No Rage Esports, Nortenuos, and the guys from Rage Gaming currently sitting in first place. Speaking of first place, Soldaten and Oxygen, unsullied, and Vibe also in the mix. So yes, speaking of third place, take a look at the leaderboard right now, and RSG will be in first place with 64 points, clear of Active Gaming. That is I think that's a 12-point lead already after day 1. That is absolutely fantastic. That's a fantastic way to kick off the day 1. Day 1, Active Gaming chasing behind with 12 points, and then the gap even widens further. I believe that's another 16-point gap, between Active Gaming and Afro Esports. 10-11 following suit as well with the same number of points, 36 apiece between them and Afro Esports. And then another gap, ensues between Fowlplay, 21st Century, and Dare Esports. All of these teams all hustling for that chance at Saudi Arabia. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, it is game time. It is action time. The violence continues. It's the road to Riyadh 2023. An interesting turn of events here that we've seen so far. Most of these teams have I would say, resigned themselves to a particular play style. Very interesting play style here, because Vibe will be getting it jiggy with guys from Oxygen, where he lost Benny, unfortunately. Still in the school area. Vibe are very potent when it comes to this particular position. They do not necessarily lose in this area. Slayer, unfortunately, they're getting it a little bit too feisty. Afro Esports will clash into each other. That eastern side, Neo was knocked away in that engagement, but I think they will come out on top. A little bit of a farther distance to cover, but they should be fine. Having to overextend or play a little bit too close to the vest. Afro Esports will get their first elimination right out the gate. Time and time again, they have tried their absolute best to work the angle. Interesting way to play around these parts. I think the Solid Army do love to get themselves interesting positions coming through most of these games, but again, there's a lot of scrutiny when it comes to the play zone. The playing path was a little bit southern to western. Unfortunately, I do apologize for not having that on the screen for you guys. But more to it than that one. The action, the forms of attraction, will never cease to exist here. The northern side looking very, very caked up. Disparaged will be outside of Savannah. Foul play. Do love to play from the north. It is their favored position, their favored angle. So they do not necessarily need to gather too much intel. And again, the center of the circle, Pachinki, we saw yesterday, it's not about having the zone in the beginning, it's all about maintaining it, which is what the guys from Men of Blood failed to do yesterday. They had all of Pachinki for themselves in the earlier stages of the game. And unfortunately, it did not amount to anything. It's never too late. It's never ever too late to work something along the angles there. But it's an interesting play coming in there. Vibe now in the feed once more. This time Arabic will be the one knocked away. 21st Century in the vicinity. They can smell blood in the water. Will they take the push? Yes. The DP is a warning shot from Oba. Oba Elegushi will not let the ops rest. And now 21st Century biting off a little bit more than he can chew there. Wizard will hop on the broom and fly all the way back into the lobby. Oba Elegushi getting the job done. 2 eliminations for him. And I believe the reset will come through. Ollie from the Invincibles will be the next victim, courtesy of the guys from North. Again, it gets very tricky to hold out these positions, but the violence continues all the way outside, and that's western corner. Sean has to retail and hightail it there. He's been knocked away, but Ronnie pulls up to the scene. And another corner from Pyro. The off angle is beautiful coming in from North. And now Ronnie has to pop a smoke. He's in serious danger. Pintua has been knocked away as well. Still, this is still in the bag for the Invincibles. Choco has to find another angle to work with. He will have to take the push. North is in serious trouble. Pyro pulls up to the scene. Who's your guy? Is it going to be Pyro? I don't think so. Choco hops out into the corner there. And now Pyro is going to be outflanked. This is a bad call. He has to move out and find a better position. Choco circling around like a shark in the ocean. You can see the fish. You can see the ops. Now he's getting the intel. Choco surely will take this 1v2. Be able to get that one set through the corner. That's a beautiful tag through the corner, but the reset is on. Tries to tag him through, and a knock is fantastic. But Ronnie, is he there? Will he seal the deal? Choco might be sent back into the lobby with the quickness, and it will become a certified 2 versus 1. But Ronnie has to be very careful. The spray is good. Unfortunately, he does not spray, and Ness is still knocked away. Another opportunity here for Ronnie. He has the HP. All he has to do is pull up to the scene and get the job done. Now another opportunity to work the angle. Then Pyro has been picked up again. The grenade starts to tangle through, but Pintua will catch him right underneath the car. And Ronnie was trying to go for the 200 IQ, 2000 IQ play, but yeah, he's not that guy, unfortunately. And he's been warned that he's not that guy, but Soul pulling up to the scene. Surely they will have to take this fight. All they have to do is pull up to that scene. It's a third party. They can easily take this. But will they be slow and suffer the same consequences that the Invincibles just suffered at the hands of North? Optimus still playing from the back line. Hillary. It's interesting that you've got 2 Optimus players here. Well, Optimus X and Optimus interesting choice. North will actually get out of the danger. Pintua's in serious trouble. The sprays continue, but they will allow this guy to get out of dodge and survive, as North will split into 2 separate parts. Again, it would be wiser for the guys from Soul to take the individual players out one after the other, just separating them. But North will be in a better position and a better scenario to work the angles there. So impressive, you know, how they're able to work it there, but the violence will continue. Pintua getting chased away. The bullets continue to ring through from Hillary there, and there is no rest for the wicked, that's for sure. Pintua getting chased down. Unfortunately, surely he will be blown out of that vehicle. The DBS will be the one that sets the tone there, but Optimus will be knocked away. And another opportunity for the other Optimus to rotate onto the western side. To played off the backside. An opportunity to work the angles. They can see the vehicles. He's getting surrounded, seriously surrounded. He's trying to work it through, but he's getting trapped. He's gonna get trapped immediately. There's a 4 versus 1. No way he's surviving that one. And he will be sent back into the lobby. Esports, we saw them get into the feed there. A little bit of action between them and the guys from our 21st Century. Again, the violence continues here. Rusty and Kanan sealing the deal. Roy will be knocked away by a vehicle there. He's been run over. It's all left to Baby. Can Baby clutch it up? He's trying to japper. No way. Kanan will not let him rest. The sprays continue. Kanan continues to chase, but unfortunately he will be running out of time. But where Kanan stops, Dami will continue. The chase on continues. The spray onto that corner. But the Bugatti will be parked in the middle of the street as Baby will escape. Kanan unfortunately will not be able to chase further. 21st Century will live to fight another day. But speaking too soon there. Vibe have pulled up to the scene. You've heard all the commotion. But will they be getting involved? Again, there is more to it than that. There's more action to it. How far do they want to take it though? How far do they want to carry on in this position? Now the guys from 10-11 looks like they are rotating in from that eastern side, and it looks like the guys from No Gaming are within the vicinity. It's about to get very interesting here. They can hold out from this position. The back line is looking very feisty, this eastern side, but it's not looking like any kind of engagement will be happening here. The guys from Fowlplay and their Esports will be clashing heads at the northern side. Fortunately, Gyatso will be the first victim for their Esports there. We saw Fowlplay run amok yesterday in Sanok, so we know how dangerous they can be. We know how capable they are. But now their Esports are about to find out for themselves. Again, we'll have to rotate and find a better position. Vibe will lay some shots onto Kanan's position. He's going to get knocked away. I'm not sure if the reset is going to come through. I believe he should. He's still pretty much a nice safe distance from the guys from Vibe. He should be able to get picked up. Their Esports will need all the numbers they can get, but Vibe will not be making this push at all. That would not be too far-fetched. Kanan will be getting picked up. But the sprays are absolutely brutal there. Rusty will hop on and go for the reset. The bullets ranging out all across the board. There's too many areas of concentration here for most of these guys. It's quite to hold out on that position. Looks like this will be a little bit of a back and forth between most of these teams, or rather both of these teams. As you can see, the guys from No Rage Esports still finding their footing, rotating around. There's more to life than rotation. No Rage have not necessarily been so impressive following yesterday's games, but they do have a chance to redeem themselves today. Their Esports and Vibe still continue to go across it, bar for bar, board for board, but they will not be pushing any further. I can see them all the way out there in Rozhok. Again, the guys from Men of Blood centered up really nicely just around the area of Pachinki, playing around that church position. Let's not forget RSG coming in from the southwestern side. Nobody is contesting them, at least for the time being. Seoul is still on that western side, just playing behind Harsh Esports. It's a lot of action. So much action lurking forward. Habitual Gaming still playing inside the compound. I'm playing inside of these buildings just outside. Pachinki and the guys from Men of Blood, they're playing quite securely. So far, we've lost, I believe, only one team, or two teams. It's about to get a whole lot more interesting. The southern side is unsullied army, and now making their best, their way to the corner. They did have a fantastic Miramar and Sandhawk yesterday. Fortunately, Aranjo was not where they started off nicely, and Vikendi. But hopefully today will be different, but it's not looking like that. Prophecy is already back into the lobby. That is not where Prophecy wants to be right now. He surely does not want to be there. But to what end? To what end? There is action and there is attraction. But how far can they make it though? Solid Army is still circling really dangerously close to the guys from 10-11. We saw them clash with each other yesterday. The Habitual Gaming will get their hands dirty, but Bego is circling around. Might run into the guys from Unsullied Army. I'm not sure if he's aware of them yet. I think he is. Probably have some vehicles outside. It has given away their position, and another opportunity here for 10-11 to breach this area. It's looking like that will be the case very shortly. Yes, the grenades starting to come out. The smoke starting to launch through. That's a good grenade. But will it be enough? That's a nice one from Beggar. Unfortunately, will not do the trick. Just too far off. But it does do a little bit of damage. Peter and Jesse, the last two up for Unsullied Army. Will they be able to hold on a defensive position against the guys from 10-11? The play zone has shifted a little bit away from that position. Moved a little bit towards the northern side, but it's not too far from them, so they can hold off this engagement and continue on this path for a little bit more time. Another grenade coming in from Execute You falls a little bit too short. The grenades continue to bombard Jesse. Very low on HP. This might do the trick. Here comes Bego. Charges another grenade. Molotov cocktail is good. Starts to burn. And Kage, unfortunately, will be the victim of that Molotov cocktail. And now Jesse has the opportunity, but Snuffy is applying pressure just from inside. So Jesse will not be able to make his way down there. Might decide to bounce a grenade off the corner. Oh, that's a nice grenade from Jesse, but the reset is already good. If a grenade bounces right in here, surely they're going to be finished. Another grenade. The bombardment continues. Oh, ooh, that's one is just a little bit behind. And they continue the assault. Oh, the tag is perfect from Kage. I don't know how he got up there, but he was able to make it through inside. And now an opportunity for 10-11 to break through. DBS in hand, already opening the front gate, tagging through, and that will be the end of Unsullied Army. Back into the lobby they go. Afro Esports circling around that southern side. They're not engaging too far, not putting too much pressure so far. We've already got one elimination courtesy of the same Unsullied Army that we just saw. But how much more can they do? 10-11 still outside of that play zone, but now RSG and Active Gaming and all of these teams that do love to play from the southwestern side is about to be very interesting for them. Now Nexus set his sights onto the guys from Seoul. Solo has been sent back into the lobby. Optimus is still inside. Neo is playing from the northern side. Active in a very interesting split, but I think they're about to crash and burn into the guys from Seoul. Because Optimus has been spotted and he's not going to make it in time. But ooh, Optimus gets tagged up and he gets knocked away. Beautiful spray from Nexus. Opportunity cost. And now Soul will have to hold on. But again, they have the numbers advantage still. The confirmation hasn't come through. Hillary now switches to the DBS. And now Active Gaming will have to hold on and find a way to survive. To make this push successful. Hillary. Leone from the other side. Oh, that's a beautiful, beautiful rotation there coming in from the guys from Active. And now the reset is complete. Nexus playing off the back line. But the smokes and the use of utilities is almost pitch perfect. It looks like a 2 versus 1 there. Nexus might just get getting tagged up. Or he gets dropped off immediately. 2 for 1 special. Neo from the backside will get 2 for 2. And Active Gaming now surging forwards. But now Soul still have that 1 knock. It's still a 2 versus 2 here. There's still an opportunity for Soul to do something here. Optimus on the other side switches to the DBS, but the pickup already on through for Active Gaming. Baski on the top roof side trying to pop and lock it. He can hear the action. The spray is good, but now Active Gaming might be able to reset their numbers very, very shortly. Nexus finally getting picked back up. Neo hops into the vehicle there. Don't know what that Molotov cocktail was for, but fortunately will not do the trick. All of the intel surely has been given away now. And now Soul. And now on the back foot, it is now a 3 versus 2. Optimus and Optimus. Molotov goes out. Neo switches on. Tries to play from the corner again. Tries to word it through. He's trying to switch off many angles for Optimus. He's getting confused, but he does get the first. Tries to get 2 for 2. Switches to the M4. Can Optimus raise the dead? Optimus, will he become prime? Oh, 1 HP though, 1 HP. Tries the backside. Tries to get the confirmation, but he should go for that reset instead. The smoke already comes out, and now he hops out. DBS in hand for Optimus there. It's about to change things. Tries to DBS him outside. But the reset would be the wiser choice, surely now. And now it will be a 2 versus 2. Soul versus Active Gaming. Optimus and Optimus. DBS in hand. Surely has to play from the backside. Tries to spray inside, but he hops out. Ah, that's the wrong choice. It is absolutely the wrong choice he made there. Unfortunate scenes. He jumped out the window. That was not the right call. And Active Gaming will make him pay the price for that one. Neo and Baski will continue the onslaught. Now the play zone is getting more and more caked up. Vibe fighting off on that eastern side. They're trying to spray down Oba with still those 2 eliminations. Holding on. Sprays are good onto the guys from 10-11, but the return fire is absolutely quick. They are so quick with it. I think they're trying to play around with a little bit of a corner there, but Vibe-Man is on fire. He has to duck and roll and get out of danger. 10-11 will occupy the school area. Almost immediately, the assault continues. I'm not sure what's going on here. Are they in a split? Yes, Vibe are in a split. It's a very good split, but the violence continues here. They're chasing him down. Will get the first knock, sends him back into the lobby. And Iceman, unfortunately, that will be the end for him. The sprays continue onto the guys from 10-11, but unfortunately, will not connect. The spray from Bego. 2 for 2. 2 players down for Vibe. He's all left to Oba now, and he's absolutely terrified because he's all alone. Surely he will have to go for that reset, but it's not looking like that would be the call. 10-11 sieging out and taking this position. Hops into the vehicle. Surely he's been heard, but he will have to play around another position. Will keep the mantle on for the guys from Vibe. So Bego will go up there and get the confirmation. Oba will be spotted surely and will be sent back into the lobby if he's not careful, but fortunately he just escapes. But the onslaught continues, the violence continues. They might be made inside his zone, but he's getting tagged up seriously there. But he will make it out just in time. 10-11 enjoying this high ground position. They have the play zone. They have the entirety of all the angles there, covering every base that they can. As they look on downwards. It's the play zone looking very, 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 very toxic for most of these teams that are on the low ground right now. But again, it is looking very, very free for teams like Afro Esports. All they have to do is just make an attempt to hold off this position. They've got 4 eliminations, about to get very, very angsty for them. The play zone is not friendly right now. Afro will need to make a very conscious decision on how they want to play this. If they are going to rotate in from the backside to deal with the guys from 10-11. Defender boy has sprayed a little bit of a position there. Neo. Oh, unfortunately, okay, I said Neo. Rosemary was heavily tagged up there. Will need to advance their position. Interesting position for them to work through. But will they be taking this fight? The guys from 10-11, will they decide to make a push? It's all about making the play now. We'll be making the play, surely. Surely that would be the wiser choice. Oxygen. All left to them. He can play the spoiler. Active Gaming still on the western side. No Gaming now on the back front, but he's been spotted. Slayer has been spotted. They tag him up heavily again. He's low to about 10 HP. Surely he's been spotted now. The play zone will do the rest of the damage, and I do not see him surviving any further. He's trying to make it on foot, on his belly, inside of that zone. Beautiful spray onto Outcast position. Surely he's been spotted, and he might just get tagged up by Slayer. Slayer for Oxygen, trying to deprive Afro Esports of Oxygen there. Another spray. Slayer just slaying from outside of the zone. A dangerous player, I might add. But now they continue. Unfortunately, he has dealt so much damage, but now the play zone will deal damage to him as well. Now Rosemary sent back into the lobby. Afro Esports will kiss their dreams of making it into the top 5 goodbye. No Gaming. It's all left to 2 players now. Milan is inside of the zone just by the edge there. His teammate, unfortunately, will not be so lucky. 10-11 just up north with 5 eliminations still hanging on by a thread. As Execute just has the high ground now, trying to deal with the rest of these ops. But their esports sitting very, very pretty inside of those compounds. They've been defending that position for like 2 years now. Since the time of Vibe, they've not moved the muscle. But the play zone now is so unfriendly. Surely they will have to move the muscle this time around. 10-11 already making their next play and holding out all the positions that they can. Active Gaming, I believe, have been swept away, courtesy of the guys pops into the house just in time. It's all left to Danny Brown and Superboy now, but he's gonna get tagged immediately by DG, the MVP. No Rage Esports are raging forwards now. Their Esports on the backside. Grenade is good. Immediately perfect from Stoner, as he will be sent back into the lobby alongside Danny Brown with a beautiful grenade from Rusty. And Rusty will dare to continue the assault. But No Rage Esports now an opportunity for them to work the angles there, but the play zone is not going to be friendly. He has to find a way inside, and he's on the move. Rusty now trying to find a way inside of that zone. He has to be careful. 10-11 still on that western side. He has to outwait for them that position. Now an opportunity for the guys from oh, he does get the first tag, switches to the DBS, again tags through S12K, jump shot from Rusty, another one bites the dust, there Rusty, jump shot again through the other side, feints to the left, tries to confirm, but Top G will put an end immediately to that. Foul play, up 5 eliminations and down to 3 players. Toxic has been knocked away. And now they are interestingly spread thin. I don't know how 10-11 got swept away there, but they did get swept away. And another opportunity for foul play to rise to the occasion. Pels now pops a smoke onto that side, trying to find an angle to rotate from. No Rage Esports smoked all the way through. Complete squad here, ladies and gentlemen. They can take this one, but now the smokes will have to start coming out to hide their position. They have to make an advance inside of that zone to deal with the guys from foul play. No Rage Esports, an opportunity for them to rise to the occasion. Is looking very, very nice for them. The play zone just a little bit towards forward position. Toxic sprays into the smoke, but can't connect his shots. And now No Rage Esports position. He's just there behind the airdrop. He has a little bit of cover to work through. We might just decide to pick the MG3 again. Might just change the dynamic of this game. But PlayStation 5 calling for their life. DG continues to move on his belly as well, trying to get to his teammates. Pels will make that advanced play. Oh, runs him over, and the game might just have turned on his head now. Pels might just be spotted immediately, and the spray might continue. Beautiful touch coming in from Daddy, trying to deal with the danger that is Pels. He's got 2 players knocked away, trying to hold off in the corner. Pops a Molotov cocktail over the top. Does it connect? Does it burn? Yes, it does connect. Daddy now on the singe, trying to steal the chicken dinner away from the guys from foul play. Pels is going to get the confirmation. pops through again, sends another one down to his knees. He's all left to PlayStation 5 on the left-hand side, trying to work the angles, trying to hold off. No Rage Esports will seal the deal. That will be the end. No Rage Esports will take that chicken dinner. Thank you. And that will be the end of that one. It will bite the dust. It will be the end. Fantastic performance from No Rage Esports. Absolutely fantastic stuff coming in from No Rage Esports. They will take that chicken dinner home. And that will be the end of that one. Beautiful performance. Not
Your love, they leave me breathless. I can't help feeling There's a fire starting in my heart,
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the stream. I'm not certain what happened in the last game. My game crashed. The room host's game crashed as well. So I'm not sure. I think it was a little bit of a glitch that happened in the server somewhere or something like that. I'm not certain. But yeah, it is what it is. We move on into the next game. We've got Vikendi, ladies and gentlemen. It's tapped in, but big display coming in from Nortenuos Esports, getting themselves that chicken dinner and 5 eliminations to boot as well. Beautiful stuff, And now we've started to see them find their footing. And I talked about them finding their footing. They didn't have the best of starts yesterday, but now they're ready to get into some action. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, it is going to be Vikendi, and that is where the action will be brewing moving forwards. And that's an interesting turn of events for most of these teams here. It's about to be very interesting for them. You've got so many teams in the mix here. The playing path, you can see, was a little bit from the northwest to the southwest, just right down the middle of that position. And now this northern area is going to be very caked up. You can see the guys from 10-11 surrounded by getting some action brewing through as well. But I think I can see Executu's idea here. I think he's gathering some of that intel. I think he has an idea to where he's trying to, work from. I think he's trying to deal with the guys from foul play. I think they saw them land in this position, and I think they saw exactly where they landed. So they are trying to deal with it. Sweet. Deal with it very quickly, I might add. Executu already on the offensive. And 10-11 will not be taking this one lying down at all. You can see Executu already gathering the intel. He spotted PlayStation 5, and PlayStation 5 is nowhere near the rest of his teammates. Hopefully they will be able to come through just in time. But here comes Executu just on the cusp there of doing something. I think PlayStation 5 is not aware that he's here. He's moving so slowly, so quietly. He's not giving away his position just yet. That I can tell you why. I can tell you an interesting story. Rest of his teammates just in time, and now 10-11 are circling around. It is absolutely insane, but the touch is perfect. Fortunately for PlayStation 5, the bullets would just scave through. Fortunately, will not be able to do much of anything from that position. Will be taking the push. He's in danger though. Oh, Executu will be tagged away. Totally forgot that the rest of the guys from foul play are still around the area. Surely. And now don't panic. We'll spray through, catching Toxic. We'll send him back into the lobby. And now this is an interesting engagement here. Don't panic, is still on the off angle side. But the game is about to change here for the guys for foul play and 10-11. Don't panic. Still wrapping around, trying to find an angle there, but Executu is still knocked away, still gathering intel. The rest of the guys from 10-11 have not made it onto the scene yet. Bego is on his way. But will he make it there in time before PlayStation 5 will put the nail in the coffin of Executu's position? Strings is on the far eastern side. Might decide to take matters into his own hand, but Kage and Bego are on the move. They are on the attack right now. Executu, the moment he's sent back into the lobby, it is fair game. It becomes a 3 versus 3. PlayStation 5 is still inside the box. Now he's making a move around that corner. The smoke's already coming out. Smoke's already coming out. What is going on with my internet? Jesus, man. I think we're back. Apologies, guys. I'm fighting serious battles with my internet tonight. I don't know what's going on. But I think we're good. I think we're back. Execute You, unfortunately, has been sent back into the lobby. Fortunately, I missed that one. Now the onslaught continues. Bego is trying to find an angle. That's a beautiful grenade from Bego's position. Oh, it does connect, but PlayStation 5 is just in the right place at the right time. He's getting tagged up. Might just connect as Kage will catch an off angle from his position. He's going to get knocked away. And 10-11 are fully committed to this one. They are committed to this relationship. They want this relationship. They want to be in this relationship with the guys from Foul Play, that's for sure. Strings is still rotating on that western side, but PlayStation 5 has been discovered. Pels is still on the east, holding it tight. He's not been able to engage just yet, but Bego will seize the opportunity to push on inside of that building. And now he might get an opportunity to escape, but the intel might change things here. Bego might get caught out. He might get caught out. He tried his best again. But Pels' shots will not connect. Don't Panic now has an angle onto Pels. That was the idea, to expose his position. And Don't Panic will be coming in from the backside. But Bego does have to be careful so he does not overextend his position. He's getting tagged up heavily this time. And Pels. Now the guys from Foul Play have cut down to 2 players. And the game is about to change significantly for the guys from Foul Play, as they've got angles and angles to work with, corners and corners to sing through. But it is unreliable if they cannot make it work. They will have to deal with it sooner rather than later. So Don't Panic is still on the backside, but this engagement has taken a little bit too long. It's not looking like it will yield too much of anything. 21st Century, on the other hand, will be the victims of some bullet shots from Active Gaming, I believe. And Active will come out on top. All bad at driving. But it's not too far-fetched for them. The Invincibles now and 21st Century getting into it again. Oxygen still in the mix as well. You can hear the action just brewing on the a central part of the play zone here. Nobody is overextending or giving away their position just for the time being, but there's more to it than that one. As Slayer, Loud will work the angles. Disparaged and RSG running into each other just by the edge there. There is a lot of action ongoing now, but it's not looking like much. A lot of touches, a lot of engagements, people getting knocked away, but it's not yielding much of anything so far. That's perfectly understandable, but RSG, do they want to get involved in this? Stoner getting heavily punched and tagged up. This is an opportunity for them to rise to the occasion, please. RSG just circling backwards again. 21st Century again getting their hands dirty, eliminating player after player. They're fighting so many battles on that side. It's all left to Slayer for Oxygen. Last player for 21st Century. I believe that is Baby, just circling the block. Spinning the block. Oxygen have been able to squeeze out one from this engagement. Baby is still a threat, a major threat for Slayer. There is no... Yeah, this too is gonna be a while before they get into anything of note. But we'll keep our eyes peeled from the action. Oh, okay, I think it's about to happen. Baby DBS connects the first shots, tries to bang through the second one, but Slayer unfortunately surely has to swap on around the corner as Baby will put him back into the lobby with the quickness. That is what we love to see. The DBS coming in clutch once more. 21st Century will succeed to hold off the guys from Oxygen. It's an interesting choice that these teams are making here. Here's phase 2 of the circle. Play zone is pretty nice zone for Vikendi. You know, nobody's getting too pummeled up by the play zone just yet. So you know for a fact that you know, everyone can play slow, play quiet. Nothing too untoward. Nothing too hectic, I might add. You know, there's more to it than that one, that's for sure. Play zone will be closing any moment from now. 3 seconds in. We are going to be looking towards the guys from RSG. They're sitting pretty nicely just in the central position of the play zone here. But again, it is going to be a very unsettling position for them as the sprays continue to hold dinner from the first game. So that momentum will be leading them forwards. But unfortunately this time, Deji did not make it into the game. Probably some network related issues, because I'm pretty sure that's what we are all suffering in our Nigeria. But it is what it is. See, we realize. Why. It's Wick for Rage. They hold on to work through the angles again through that corner. Seoul, that northwestern side. They've already lost 2 players. They do have 1 elimination at the back. Oh, that's a beautiful grenade. And he was able to do the deed there. Habitual Gaming are not wanting to try and put it again. The sprays continue from the backside. And Crocs, they have to be careful of him. He's a danger if he's not careful. But the knock is good. But the DBS was heavily tagged. Again, he's injured. Has to get his HP levels all the way back up. And he cannot go out through the window. Molotov cocktail was magically bounced the first one onto Crocs' position. But the teammate is there to the rescue. Was able to snuff that one out with the quickness. They were able to deal with that one relatively very easy. Habitual Gaming up 2 eliminations so far. And Seoul are on their way back into the lobby. See the guys from Habitual won't be able to hang around this northwestern area, at least for the time being. Afro Esports sitting very nicely on that eastern part of the zone. Nobody contesting. Rosemary and Neo up 2 eliminations, 1 apiece. So you know for a fact that yeah, they do not necessarily need to bank on any kind of rotation for the time being. They are sitting very nicely. But now if the play zone is going to shift away, and it shifts away very hardly from them, it will change the entire dynamic of the game. Foul play is still in the mix. Pels and Strings still holding up. A little bit, they've moved all the way to the south. I would call that the southeast. Just behind Afro Esports. And Afro Esports, for me, they would have the best position inside of this zone. And the guys from Disparaged. And now the play zone is shrinking up very nicely. It's about to change the entire scene here. How these teams would react to this position. Afro Esports are looking around, gathering all the intel that they can, just in case, because this next circle will be a hard shifter. It will change the entire dynamic of how these teams will rotate. We'll find a new spot inside of that circle. Big defining moment for them, that's for sure. How far will they make it though? How far? How willing? Ooh, Nort getting their hands dirty there onto the guy from fowlplay coming in from the southern side. Pyro was able to spray down strings, but the distance is just a little bit too great. But nothing is too great when there are vehicles around. Ines hops into his vehicle straight up, wants to take the fight. I believe he wants to find the position onto the guys from fowlplay, but they will make a rotation inside of the circle just yet to secure a position for themselves, not having to deal with the play zone and deal with foul play at the same time. That would be a bad call. Foul play, I don't know if they've been able to reset, but they've parked their vehicles in a nice position. Habitual Gaming finally dispatching 21st Century there, and that will be the end of that one. Action is onslaught. Afro Esports moving out of dodge. Play zone did move away as expected, but not too far away. Violence continues again. Bender boy onto Pels' position, but it's a little bit too far-fetched. Cannot connect his shots in time. You hear the vehicles surrounding, can hear them just driving around, gathering intel. Bender boy continues to spray on to that corner. I feel like he's biting off a little bit more than he can chew there. Who is inside? He's getting chased on to the corner there, trying to work through, and the tag is good. He's about to get tagged up heavily. Beautiful touch. Bego's in serious trouble. DBS switches up. Jump shot is good. Tries to connect. DBS versus DBS. Who's gonna take it out? Bego versus Don't Panic. Or Bego and Don't Panic. Oh, Bego again, 2 for 2. Tries the jump shot, tries to connect. Bego, can he make it happen? Oh, Bego is one with the DBS. He is one with the DBS as he puts an end to the guys from Men of Blood. 6 eliminations to boot as well. And that will be the end of Men of Blood, but they didn't go out without a fight. Bego surely won with the DBS. The DBS answers every time he calls. And he answered this time around. Afro Esports, fortunately for them, they will not get into this engagement. It would have spelled curtains for 10-11. Now Disparaged getting really singed in that corner. RSG pulling up to the scene, trying to take a central position inside of that zone. About to change things here and in the entirety. Now Superboy with the DBS tries to find an angle onto totally exposed. Choco's on the backside, trying to, or rather on the front end, trying to play from the backside. Now a grenade might do the trick here for the guys from the Invincibles. They are trying their absolute best to deal with the guys from RSG. But there's so many angles trying to be covered here. RSG is super strong defensively, and you're starting to see why. There's more angles from the Invincibles here. You can tell by the look of how things are panning out. There's more to it than that one. And how far are they willing to take it though? How far are they going to take it from this position? Choco just by the edge of the circle there, not exposing too much. Harsh Esports finally getting their own hands dirty, but no gaming trying to hold off. Bibs just surviving, but Mimos does get knocked away by the guys from 5 onto that eastern side. The sprays continue all the way across the map. The guys from Vive are sitting very pretty here, but they've got only one elimination to show for it. RSG still sitting right nicely inside of that zone. 10-11 finally making their rotation inside. They might get discovered. Don't Panic and Bego. Ultimate Duo found a way inside of that zone to hold out for themselves. Oh, Bego's getting heavily tagged up, and he might be back into the lobby if he's not careful. Just in time, but unfortunately the guys from Disparaged will discover him. Don't Panic now will be the last one left. But fortunately for him, he did find a shack to deal with for the time being. Now there's a lot of action going on here. We are down to the 9 teams. RSG still occupying that northern side inside of the compound, always finding the best positions possible, and that is why they are one of the strongest teams. Disparaged will occupy that position. That was just vacated by Bego. It's a Disorder just by the edge of the circle. He's not inside the zone fully. You have to do his move just a little bit more still. The angles looking very depleted now. Grenades flying all around the map. RSG still holding off from the northern side. Habitual Gaming, I believe, have pulled up to that scene. And Disorder will spray on. Beautiful spray from his position, but RSG still now looking very dangerous, in trouble. Ped is still on the ground floor as the bullets continue to ring outside, but RSG still looking very strong on that corner. Not sure if they were able to pick up Stoner. Fortunately they were not. They're down now to 2 players. It's all left to Danny Brown and Superboy, but they do have the play zone. They do not need to move around too far. But Habitual Gaming are taking the fight. Oh, what a grenade from Ped! That's a fantastic grenade onto Danny Brown. Lands on top of his head. And now Superboy switches to the DBS. He's getting burned alive. He's getting roasted like a chicken. He's doing tricks on it. He's bouncing on. He's turning around on it. And the DBS will seal the deal. Habitual Gaming breach as RSG will fall. Now Solo and Active Gaming trying their absolute best to work through the angles here. But there's so much going on. Still by the edge of the circle. They still have 7 eliminations to work through. But how far are they willing to take it though? How far can they make it go? Confirmation from Don't Panic onto Chaos. That's a nice way to look at things. Don't Panic playing from this side. Lay the shots. I was able to deal with that one immediately. But now how far can he go? It's all alone. Now Vibe will be receiving shots from the guys from No Game. Spray is good from Don't Panic, but unfortunately he cannot do too much. Here comes Basky. He's been spotted, and the grenade might just do the trick there. He might just get knocked away, but he has to move out of that position. Oh, that was so close. Bounced the grenade off the corner, but unfortunately will not be able to do the trick. As Baski's just on the ground floor, got another grenade. Surely will do the trick this time. Switches to the DBS, connects. Don't panic. We'll put a stop to that one. But unfortunately exposed himself a little bit too much there. And that will be the end of 10-11. And Active Gaming continue the onslaught. Keys spotted. Knocked clean off by Solo. Active once again looking very, very dangerous. Nexus hops into the vehicle. Might decide to go for that reset on his teammate. But will Disparaged allow for such? Because they're still around. Their sights are set onto the guys from Habitual Gaming. They totally forgot about Active. They surely need to deal with this one. They're up to 8 eliminations. The utilities are getting stranger by the second. The road to Riyadh. Just within grasp for some of these teams. You can see the guys from Disparaged just so tight on it. So close on it. Habitual Gaming on the eastern side with 9 eliminations to follow suit. And I can tell you, they're absolutely ready to deal so much damage to the rest of these teams. They've got 3 players in their arsenal. Active Gaming equally with some good numbers. Equally got 3 as well. Habitual 3, so 3 versus 3 versus 3. So all the way. Now it's a matter of who is going to get the play zone first, and it looks like Habitual Gaming have been blessed with that a little bit of play zone juice. And so have Active Gaming. Disparaged will be in the worst position possible, and they are trying to get the reset, but the Soldier has been knocked away. Active. Soldier getting confirmed there. Baski exposes there just a little bit too long there. Might just get punished by Crux. And Crux is a danger. 10 eliminations now for Habitual Gaming. 10 as well for Active. It's a battle. The points are increasing all the way around. And now it's a 3 versus 3 versus 1. There's one more player. One more body to deal with. Disparaged. And an Active with Habitual Gaming. All of them at each other's throats. They are all at odds with each other right now. That's a fantastic grenade from Nexus, but no intel. As long as that grenade doesn't knock anyone, no evidence. Grenade is just continuing to surge through. Nexus has 7, and he's not afraid to let all of them fly out. The first grenade will connect. Another grenade falls through. Grenade after grenade, more and more and more, but they are all inside of the compound just behind. The grenades can only travel so far, and they should not forget about Bougie now. He does have a Molotov cocktail to follow through. The spray is good onto Solo, and here comes Bougie. Gets the first. 2 for 2 here. Active Gaming in trouble. Bougie is the one that plays spoiler, but Habitual Gaming will seize the opportunity. Surely they know now that they've got 2 knocks away. Habitual Gaming are about to capitalize. Yes, they do. They have the opportunity. S12K and DBS. Merchants everywhere, but the grenade is good. From Baski to Baski. Tries to connect through the other side, but the Bison is there. Tries to connect the DBS this time, but he will be unlucky, and he will be sent back into the lobby. Habitual Gaming will steal it away, courtesy of Bougie. And Active Gaming, unfortunately, will have this one stolen away from them. What a performance. Beautiful performance coming in. Beautiful performance coming in from the guys from Habitual Gaming. What a way to wrap things up. Absolutely terrific stuff, man. Absolutely terrific stuff. Beautiful, beautiful play. Beautiful display coming in from the guys from Habitual Gaming. Active Gaming. And how many eliminations did they get? That's 12 eliminations, man. Active Gaming with 10, and Disparaged in 3rd place with, I believe that was 9 eliminations. Wow, what a way to wrap things up, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to take a run through the scores right now. Wow, what a way to wrap things up. Beautiful stuff. Absolutely breathtaking performance coming in. Insane stuff. Absolutely insane stuff, man. I just can't even believe no gaming in fourth place. I believe they got how many is that? Five, six eliminations as well. Wow. Wow. I mean, I can't even, I can't even fathom, what happened there. But I think it was a matter of play zone availability, and how they were able to hold off, their positions, and how most of these teams were able to work through the angles there and do a fantastic job of coming out on top. I mean, it is very, very impressive. You can't even deny, you cannot deny the performance, that these teams have been able to put out in the corners. But again, it is very impressive how they managed to, do it, get it done. But I mean, I am impressed. Okay, I'm trying to sort out my internet because I know the stream was breaking down a lot. The stream was breaking down a whole lot. Absolutely, absolutely, just trying to work through the entirety of my internet connection because I'm so I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Okay, so no gaming in fourth place with, I believe that is six eliminations. Invincibles in fifth place with three. 10-11 in sixth place with six. Guys from Vibe in seventh place with four. RSG in eighth place with one. Nort in ninth place with nothing. No Rage in 10th place with two. Fowlplay in 11th place. Harsh in 12th place. Dare Esports in 13th. Afro in 14th with two. Men of Blood in 15th with nothing and with one. Unsullied in 16th. 21st Century in 17th with a 4, courtesy of Baby, and a Soul in 18th place with 2. Oxygen in 19th place with nothing. Wow. Beautiful performance still from Habitual, man. I mean, you can't even deny Habitual was absolutely breathtaking, in their performance. Can't even fault that one. So, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what's going on with my internet. It's been on the fritz throughout tonight, and I do apologize for that one. But I think I've been able to get it to be stable, at least for the time being. So, we'll move on to that one. But yeah, we've got the next map ready for you guys very shortly in a couple of minutes. So stay tuned, stay ready, stay strapped. Be right back.
Play
back. All of the action continues here. We're heading to Miramar. Welcome back to the stream. It is the Nigerian qualifiers for the road to Riyadh 2023. And the action has been quite tumultuous, so far. We just saw Habitual Gaming steal one away from Active Gaming, but Active Gaming are not backing down. They are not backing away at all, So it's quite interesting so far how they've been able to, work the animals here for themselves. But ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, Miramar is the place to go. We're ready to bring you guys the action live. So taking a look at that playing path is a very interesting one from the west to the east. Right there. Nothing too far-fetched, but most of these teams are going to have a little trouble working around these areas. But it's nothing new to them. You can see Disparaged just there, landing with the guys from Habitual Gaming. Is about to be very, very interesting there. But Nort, I think, already getting their hands dirty with the guys from No Gaming, all the way outside on the northern side. So I believe Nort know how to play in the north. And Unless will be the one leading the charge. Seeing it unravel very quickly, I might add. They've been able to get themselves that first elimination right out the gate. There's more to it than that one, still. More and more and more the tournament resides on. Again, play zone is quite nice and central. Most of those teams that love to play by the edge of the circle are about to have a very, very difficult navigation to work through. Rusty hops into the three-seater just to get out of dodge. Will survive for the time being, gets out of a dangerous position. Change things up. 10-11 will be occupying that position for foul play and Afro Esports again. We've seen them clash here. We saw them clash here yesterday. Rosemary now has been sent back into the lobby courtesy of foul play, and now this time they will not slack. Saw that yesterday. They did slack off a little bit, but now Fender Boy this time will be confirmed and sent back into the lobby courtesy of PlayStation 5. Pels was the one that got the opening knock for the guys from foul play. They're enjoying this one. They are enjoying it. Now it's a 4 versus 2. 21st century. We'll set their sights onto guys from No Rage. Pop Smoke will bite a couple of shotgun shells. So Baby will continue to rain some of the assault. In that El Azhar position, I believe Wick will be the last one. And I spoke too soon. Back into the lobby he goes. That would be the first team out of the game. No Rage Esports coming from chicken dinner to first blood. I mean... The dynamics of the entirety of this game are also so overwhelming some of the time, Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is the road to Riyadh. The road to Riyadh. Complete and utter, focus is required if you are trying to get on that flight to Saudi Arabia, or rather if you are trying to at least get to the regionals and represent Nigeria, part of the African delegates to Riyadh. That's what we love to see, ladies and gentlemen. The action continues. This is the Global Esports Games. These are Nigerian qualifiers. The Lagos State Esports Forum, the LESF, and the Afro Gamer, it's a media partner. It's going to be a work of art here if the teams are going to get straight into the action here. Foul play. Still circling. Foul play about to get an eye for an eye. Outcast on the ground floor, or rather on the first floor. And they are going to be breaching from the ground floor. Foul play. Grenade after grenade. Surely they cannot allow the resets to happen. Oh, 2 for 2 actually. And the assault continues there. 2 players knocked away. Foul play in trouble here. And the game might just have turned on its head for foul play. as Afro Esports were able to get that reset just in time. And now Outcast changes floors, baits through the other side. Opportunity works, but one's foul play snuffed away by Outcast. Foul play have played their way into the lobby. Back they go, courtesy of Outcast in a 1 versus 4. Play. They play. If it's Burna Boy, you say they play. That's a new song in the album. Ferrari, they play. Wow. 1 versus 4. I didn't catch it on tape. There will be no evidence. But there's evidence now. Yeah, the lobby. I mean, they just went in a single file and delivered their heads to Outcast's AKM. The 7.62 just continued to magnet through. Continue to touch around the corners. And now, 10-11. Still looking like trying to play a little bit around the corners of the northern side. There's a little bit tricky for them to hold off. There's more to it than that one. Utilities in hand. The action continues still. Northern side looking very interesting here. No Gaming will be the team. Skage's circling around. I believe he's trying to gather some more intel to play off of the guys from North and No Gaming. It's going to be a very interesting engagement here if all of these teams clash in this northern area. They're not too far from the play zone, just a couple thousand meters out. All got vehicles, but North have already discovered one of the guys from No Gaming earlier. Can they make something out of it though? Yeah, the bullets ringing out. Don't Panic is here as well. He just pulled up to the scene, and I think he has some intel onto the... He will spray his M16 towards the guys from North. Trying to deal with the guys from North as well. On that corner side. And now Don't Panic will need to... They're fighting two separate battles. They're fighting No Gaming. They're fighting North. It's going to be a very interesting way to burn out utilities though, but they have to make it work, and they have to make it work fast. Pintua gets heavily tagged up by the M16. I believe they're trying to get out of dodge and find a better position inside of that zone, and they will be getting out. They will escape the danger for the time being. So all left are guys from No Gaming now. Will they take the fight onto No Gaming? That is the real question. Looks like that's about to be a possibility still. Because Don't Panic will be making that rotation. And that's so close. Milan has been knocked away. And it looks like an opportunity for the guys from 10-11 to breach the corners. Don't Panic pulling up to the scene. And No Mercy will get tagged away almost immediately there. So we're left to Keys now. Keys has been heard. Execute You will get the finish. He's inside. All bases trying to be covered. Can hear him just scuffling around. But Don't Panic has to be careful. So 1 versus 1. Oh, so 2 versus 1. Kage's up in the scene as well. Oh, they're looking for the opportunity. Oh, tries to set himself on fire, but he comes out and jumps into the Molotov cocktail. I'm not sure if that was a 2 million IQ play there, but he set the cocktail to burn on the ground. And this guy just jumped right into it. But 10-11 will come out on top. So No Gaming will, fortunately, will know the way back into the lobby. Surely. 10-11 will raise the stakes just a little higher. Let's look at the play zone now. It's shrinking very nicely. Moved a little bit towards the down south. They lost Leone, heavily occupied by the guys from Active Gaming. They're not losing any sleep over this one. Solid Army came in with just one player. Not sure how this one is going to pan out for them, but it's not looking too nice. It's not looking too nice. So lots of interesting plays coming in for most of these teams. For 21st Century, looks like they have an idea of what it is they're trying to accomplish from that position. For Harsh Esports and Vibe on that western side, it looks like we will be getting into a little bit of a clash. MJ will spray. He's been called by Easy. Vibe looking still strong. 2 players up. Easy was able to spray through just in the right corner. And Shinigami, I believe, will be the last one for the guys from Harsh Esports. Again, he's trying to hold off, but it's 2 versus 1. And he does get the first knock. Switches to the M4. Tries to play the angles on the other side. Easy now. Switches through. But he hit the drop shot. The drop shot cannot save him this time, as Vibe will come out on top with 4 eliminations from that engagement. 3 players knocked away. And now that is the idea. That is the angle that they will play from. As Vibe will come out on top easy, making it look so easy in the 1 versus 1s. RSG finally, believe they're getting into the action as well, trying to locate their position. See them with guys from Oxygen. I think they were just able to rid the lobby of Oxygen for the time being. You can see them in the area there, just occupying that position. They've got 3 eliminations for themselves. Now they're starting to kick things off really nicely. The Invincibles are in the mix, receiving some serious damage from the corners there. Ronnie will spray across, will connect his shots there. Esports in serious trouble now. Dammy on the backside. Sean hops into his, trying to deal with it there. Hops into, Ronnie hops into the vehicle there, but Nord, and I believe Nord and RSG have just crashed into each other. I'm not sure what's going on there, but Pintua is on the backside. And he will be performing the downfall driver activities. And S has been knocked away, very far away. I might add. Danny Brown will be going for that confirmation, with Stoner joining him and following suit. And Ness will not be getting picked up. He will be finished. And that is what you call a finished man. Pyro and Pintua working as a team to Japa. That's what you call a Japaing team. They will get out of danger. And they will survive a little bit further, but their esports will not be surviving. Invincibles will put a stop to that. They did lose Choco in all of that squabble. Will not be looking forwards to that one at all. But that's not a problem for them at all. They will enjoy all that they've been able to accomplish. Invincibles are looking very nice right now. 4 eliminations for them, but they've not really necessarily had the best of days. but it's nothing too crazy for them. They've continued to establish dominance as the game continues to go forwards. Afro Esports still on that western side. Outcast with the 4 eliminations. He did pick up from foul play earlier in Picado. Still hold up there. We've got 10-11 north of their position, and a couple of players from the guys from Men of Blood east of their area. Men of Blood will have to play the terrain though. Have to play it a little bit longer and a little bit stronger. More to it than that one still, but how far will they be able to succeed? Habitual Gaming saw them just take a chicken dinner nicely. Will they make it happen again? RSG pulling up onto the guys from Vibe. Now Vibe in trouble. Oba has been knocked away. Oba Elegushi finally has been discovered and sent back. Might be sent back into the lobby. RSG continuing their onslaught from that corner. Ooh, I heard that crush his skull. Iceman, the next one to fall. Easy. He has to heal up. He surely has to heal up. The Blazon will claim his life. He has to get his HP bars back up, surely. And I think he will manage to do that one. Yeah, he's gonna, surely the Blazon is gonna take him. There's no way he survives this one. Oh, he does survive, fortunately just in time, but unfortunately his teammates have been sent back into the lobby. RSG just circling around like vultures, stealing, killing and destroying, and that's why we're here. Active Gaming have not been able to get their hands dirty just yet, but we know that their style of play does not permit that one for the time being. Men of Blood trying to look for some blood there, because Active Gaming getting called out. Nexus has been sent to the ground, and Creed will find an angle from the western side, but they have to be very careful. Stone Panic from 10-11 has been knocked away as well. Ronnie from the Invincibles is also in a treacherous position, and he's getting tagged up. Baski's in trouble. He's getting seriously berated by the shots coming in from the backside. Invincibles and Men of Blood working hand in hand to deal with the guys from Active Gaming. Nexus, will he get picked up? Solo has pulled up to the scene, trying to do a rage onto the other corner. The spray is good. Cannot work through the angles there. Fortunately, sent back into the lobby. Creed again trying to work from the corners there. They are solidly holding off. Nexus will be getting picked up. It is absolutely crucial that they remain a full squad here. Grenade might have done the trick for the guys from Men of Blood, but Baski will have to find a way to get out of this position without being spotted. Men of Blood are still circling around looking for an opening. The reset is perfect for Nexus, as Baski's looking around the corners there. Smoke's already coming out, and they will find a very nice path back into the compounds. And that was a close call, but they will survive a little tad bit longer. Gaming dead center of the circle. I'm not sure how this will play out for them, but it is working so far. But the performance they've had the past 2 games, it's nothing too belligerent, nothing too disobedient. Danny Brown exposed himself a little bit too much there. Surely he will hop into his vehicle and get out of dodge, but he's just by the edge of the circle, made it in time, and that's a beautiful play coming in from RSG. They've got 8 eliminations and they have a ton of circle space to play with. And now this might just be that chicken dinner for RSG. This might just be that chicken dinner for RSG. It's looking like it will be that chicken dinner for RSG. They've got zone, they've got the elims. All they have to do is maintain beauty in this position. Active Gaming still north. They've still got the play zone to work with. A couple of teams are still making their rotations. 10-11, 21st Century, all of them trying to make their way in. Guys from the Invincibles are here with 4 eliminations for themselves as well. Now they are trying to deal with the guys from 10-11. You can see them trying to make a rotation. Kage has been spotted. A couple of shots will be sent his way by Ronnie. But that's not too far-fetched, as Kage will make it out just by the edge. Stone Panic is on the other side. They've got 6 eliminations. They are trying to be circling about. Sprays will continue. Don't Panic pulls up really close. It's dangerously close, I might add, but they are going to be caught very dangerously between I believe Invincibles and 21st Century right now, so they do have to be very careful. There's a lot of bodies around. Active Gaming might decide to pull up to the scene there. Baby on the backside for 21st Century has spotted them as well. 10-11 getting really angsty right now. The Invincibles will play it a little bit more defensively to seal this position and take it away from themselves. They have a perfect position inside of the zone. They're very much shielded from Active Gaming and shielded from all the ops that they can think of. Kage is still not inside of that zone. We'll need to find a way inside. Sean is on the top floor, top drawer. Guys from Men of Blood sitting very pretty as well. Not lost anyone. This Miramar game is so intense. There's so many teams at full strength. So many teams at full strength. No one is getting thrown off course just yet. And that is to tell you why, what is so important for most of these teams. But 11 has taken a couple of shots to the head. He does have the play zone to work with. 10-11 will need to find a position to play from. They are trying to make a way inside of that zone. Very definitive moment. But 21st Century are still in the mix. They do have their sights set on the guys from 10-11. Kage might decide to take some serious damage, and he will take damage from the guys from Men of Blood. 10-11 in a serious pinch here, fighting so many ops. Kage will be confirmed by Wizard. And 10-11 again getting caught out on an unfortunate rotation, making their way inside of the circle there. I mean, all eyes are pointed at 10-11 right now. There's no way for them to survive out here. Surely this will be the end of the road for them. Don't see them surviving any longer, as all of these teams are trying their best to hold off for these positions. As you can see, Roy hops inside. The Invincibles are still circling up nicely again. The tags are ongoing, and the sprays are perfect and inch perfect. Now the Invincibles are trying their best to deal with the guys from Men of Blood and 21st Century at the same time. There's so many ops around, but how far are they willing to risk? They are trying to get the reward here. That spray from Sean is almost inch perfect. The tags continue again. Don't Panic now will be the next victim. The ball to rage. Men of Blood. 10-11 fighting so many battles. They're fighting so many demons around. But now Men of Blood will be on the receiving end. Finally, 10-11 can catch a breather. But the play zone is hot on their heels. Surely they need to find a way to deal with all of these ops. This is where the utilities will need to come into play, but the Invincibles will want to deal with them immediately, as Roy is still on the back end there, putting all of the work in, putting all of the shots in. Now more and more and more ops for Steroids now will be the next victim. 21st Century still doing the absolute best to work the angles there. Another tag onto Neo's position from Neo. Oh! Straight in the ash. Connects the shot. Straight in the ash. He connects. Back into the lobby. Neo will go. And Neo, that was not nice. But execute you for 10-11. And now 10-11 losing player after player. Don't panic now. Will be the next victim. It's all left to Bego, I believe. And that position that they that position that they're holding is just so unlucky. Execute you taking serious play zone damage. And unfortunate scenes for Bego there, because the play zone surely will claim his life. I don't see him surviving any further, but he does make it in time. He does have to heal up again though. Have to find a way to. Surely we'll go for that finish. He will choose to get the elimination than to get his HP bars up. He should have chosen to get the reset up instead, but they will go out with 7 eliminations. And 10-11, unfortunately, the angles just in favor there. Men of Blood playing on the left side. 0 eliminations so far, but they do have all of their numbers. So it's looking like a possible chicken dinner for them. But Active Gaming still on that side with all of their players up. Sean goes up very closely, get the first knock. Tries to take 2 for 2. Sprays again onto the left-hand side. Now feints over to the right. Sean, you know how dangerous he is. Tags through 11. Is going to be cut down to about 10 HP, but the numbers advantage will work every single time. 11 is still low on HP. Another grenade from Ronnie connects the dust. Might just deal damage onto Steroid's position. The left side looking very caked up. And now another opportunity again to work the angles from Ronnie. Grenade in hand. Tries to connect to Rage. And it will connect to Rage. 21st Century can hear all these grenades going off, and they're about to send a couple of their own as well. Creed is still knocked away. Rage is knocked away. 11 and Steroids will be the last 2 up. 21st Century looks like this might just be the one that they will take away as the numbers continue to increase for 21st Century. And now they're trying to hold off. They're circling inside of that zone, circling and circling and circling even further. Now more angles to work through, more angles for them to hold off. 11 discovered and sent back into the lobby with the quickness. RSG, Superboy, the next victim. RSG still alive, still holding up, but they're receiving all of the brunt of the effort there. The bullets are singeing through, but they've got 10 eliminations. They're not backing away from this one at all, as Active Gaming now starting to make the advance. They've got 2 eliminations, but that's not going to stop them. They've got 4 numbers, and they've got all the angles to play with. Active Gaming again. We've seen this play coming from them. Beautiful grenade from Solo. Connects onto Superboy's position. The spray is good. Falls a little bit too short, but it's just enough to do the damage. Active Gaming again on the left side, looking very strong. And now they spray into the smoke. RSG swept away. Gbaski on the front lines, but just enough. 6 eliminations and 9 players left. Active Gaming again getting active. Disparaged in the backside with 4 eliminations of their own order, and Bougie will be the last 2 left. There's so much chaos. Disorder exposed himself a little bit too long. Neo makes him instantly pay for that one, and Active Gaming will circle back. Order will be disconnected, and the disorder will not end there. Grenade is good from Bougie. Will it do the job? Hopefully he can hop into the fern right there, but Baby's making a play on the right hand side. Might just do the trick. Oh, that's a beautiful grenade. Falls a little bit too short. Spray is good. Tagging onto Baby. Wizard's position will send him back into the lobby with the quickness, and that's a beautiful grenade. Just bouncing in front. He's trying to get it done. Trying to deal with him. Blows him up immediately. Molotov cocktail follows suit. He's trying to get tagged. Baby's gonna get down to 1 HP, but Active Gaming now have all of the numbers, have all of the angles. It's a 4 versus 1. Roy pulls up. He's gonna be knocked away. Baby playing from the back end. 21st Century. It's all left to him. He's tagged again. They've seen his position. He's been spotted, and he will be discovered. Active Gaming getting active again will seize the opportunity to get the chicken dinner, and that will be the end of that one surely. Active 5, 6, 7 eliminations. Oh, is that 8? Actually, that's 8 eliminations for Active Gaming. And that tells you an interesting story there. 21st Century following suit in second place with Disparaged in third. Ladies and gentlemen, the action is unparalleled. It is unparalleled. What is going on here, man? Jesus. Absolutely breathtaking stuff. Absolutely breathtaking stuff, man. You can't even, you can't even make this up, man, What a mighty game. Active gaming. I mean, I've seen this before. I have seen this before time and time again, but we saw this. They played it slow and steady, and they won the race. They won the race perfectly, man. What a way to go on. What a way to go on, man. What a way to go on, man. Beautiful performance still, I mean, impressive. What a way to wrap things up. Beautiful performance still coming in from the guys from Active Gaming. 8 eliminations, 21st Century in second place. I believe 11 eliminations, if I'm not mistaken. Second place, Disparaged in third place with, I believe that is 5. And RSG in fourth place. That is 10 for them. Invincibles in fifth place with 8. Men of Blood in sixth place with nothing. 10, 11 in seventh place with, I believe that is 7. And North in eighth place with 1. So, I mean, ninth with 1. Habitual Gaming in 10th place with nothing. Afro in 11th place with 4. Vibe in 12th place with 4 as well. Soul in 13th with 1 there. In 14th with nothing. Oxygen in 15th with nothing as well. Harsh in 16th with nothing. 17th with nothing is No Gaming. Fowlplay in 18th with 2. And Nigerian Esports in 19th with nothing. Beautiful performance still coming in from Active Gaming. We've seen them play this time and time again, and they did not disappoint. Ladies and gentlemen, one more game left for tonight, and it's going to be Sandhawk. So stay tuned and stay strapped. It is the road to Riyadh, brought to you by the LESF, the Afro Gamer, and Mobile. So don't run away, don't run away. Active Gaming getting active again. The gaps, I don't know what the leaderboard is looking like right now, but the gaps are not looking like, they're not so. Everyone is making points, everyone is making points on the board, and that is what I love to see. So without further ado, stay strapped, stay ready. Catch you guys in the next one. It's a little bit feisty out there in the streets. Ladies and gentlemen, we are heading back to Sanok. Welcome back to the stream. You know, it's about to get very interesting here for most of these teams because Sanok is not necessarily a joyful place. It's a very joyless map. So we're about to see some action straight out the gate. So ladies and gentlemen, we're heading to Sanok. Big performance from Active Gaming, getting themselves yet another chicken dinner. And RSG still behind, 21st Century chasing on. Disparaged have been having quite a nice day, low-key. You know, I saw them rise to the occasion yesterday, so they've kept that energy. They will not be resting. They will be repositioning, and they will continue to look forward to get themselves that chicken dinner in this game. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's head to Sanok. Let's see what's popping. Don't forget, this is the road to Riyadh. The qualifier stages. Whoever wins here will represent Nigeria at the regionals to go to Saudi Arabia. So high stakes, really high stakes for most of these teams, for most of these players. High stakes. This is big news. So big shout out to the LESF, the Afro Gamer, and Mobile for bringing us all of this action. Couldn't have been possible without them. So let's stay ready. Let's see what Sanok has in store for us. People are already in the air. You can see this is a south to north plane path. Everyone is looking very quiet and silent here in this position. The game is going to be very, very interesting to see how these teams will be able to market themselves out of the positions that they'll be able to, you know, understand inside of Sanok. Afro Esports and Active Gaming now running into each other inside of boot camp. We saw this happen yesterday, and Afro Esports actually ran away from him. Now they will not be resting. Continue to send off forward. Outcast with a beautiful grenade. Ooh, that's a fantastic grenade onto Nexus's position. He's gonna be spotted. He will get the first knock, jump shot, and he will be confirmed. Nexus sent back into the lobby with the quickness. Another opportunity to work through. Tax his own. Another one bites the dust from Outcast, but he's gonna get knocked away as well. Another corner to send the angles there, but Fender And he has been fended back into the lobby. They've done fend him back into the lobby. Active Gaming have been handed 4 points courtesy of Afro Esports. And this is why Afro Esports ran away from here yesterday. They knew they didn't want all of that smoke. But this time they tried. And it didn't work. Disparaged, I've heard all of the action that just went down. Now is an opportunity for them to capitalize. But will they? That is the question. We saw them stay here for like, I think for like 6 days. Stayed inside of this warehouse for like 6 days waiting for the guys from Active to move out. But they've seen that Active won that engagement. So I think, yeah, they... Oh, what a nice angle from Kane in there. Just going to do the trick. Rusty might get the opportunity to get that opening there. But will not... No dice. It's MJ. Trying to get his HP levels back up. Rusty will make the attack. Make the push onto that corner. Lunte still holding up. Who will be crowned king of Hat-in? Who will be blessed with the Hat-in position? Could be anyone's game here. Could be anyone's game. But whose game is it going to be? Whose game is it going to be, though? Whose game is it going to be, bro? Absolutely insane plays, you know, that I'm seeing so far. It's going to be very interesting, though, to see who's going to come out on top here. You know, there's more to it than that one, though, you know. I am impressed so far, you know, to see how these teams are able to mash up the place, you know. Oh, that's a nice spray onto Lente. He's getting knocked away straight out the gate. Now the action will be very, very subliminal here. Kanan is knocked away as well. Not sure that will yield too much of anything, but the action continues still. Lunty will get picked up. Been able to squeeze out one elimination from this, so it might mean something for that position. Guys from there, Esports are getting spread really, really thin here, so they do have to be very, very careful. More to it than here. Arch Esports sitting very, very nicely. Got one elimination for themselves, so they're not overextending too far. Ooh, that's a nice spray. Very nice spray from Samed. Fortunately, will not do the trick. Oh, beautiful position coming in from down there. Esports will come and seal the deal with the S12K. Lunte will spray across, but unfortunately, his bullets can only do so much. He's down to a slither of HP. He's got no medication. MJ trying his best to work the angles from the backside, but their Esports just showing how good their experiences at this level is. They're circling around, confusing the guys from Arch Esports, jumping around the entirety of the whole area, and that tells you how far and how fast they're willing to go here. More action along the gates. More action, more and more. There's more to it than that area. Guys from their esports still circling around. Still more to this one. This action has been going on quite a while, but it looks like this is the only action that we can see right now. And I can tell you guys for a fact that this Hatin area will play a crucial role. Play a seriously crucial role to this position. You can see the guys from Oxygen on that eastern side. And now foul play. Again, continuing their assault, continuing their descent onto these areas. And unsullied army now getting their hands dirty all the way in Painan. Finally, the action continues. Slimcad has been knocked away. Sprays are good. Solid army looking very, very strong here. They do know how to play defensively inside of these areas. Jesse's playing on the back end again. The spray is perfect. Soul heavily tagged up to about 1 HP, but manages to survive the onslaught and the bullets. Their esports still on the assault. Guys from I believe Harsh. Their esports will take one again. RSG getting it handed to them one after the other on that other side. I'm not sure what's happening to RSG right now, but they're not looking too nice. Nort on a botation. Well, it's hard to see this kind of engagement still. It's really, really hard to see this kind of engagement. This kind of rotation, but Vibe will continue the onslaught inside of Paradise Resort. I believe it is inside of Paradise Resort that all of this action is happening right now. The guys from Disparaged getting seriously knocked away, but Vibe in serious trouble. Kenny has been tagged up heavily as well, but the onslaught continues as the Sword are still on the top floor trying to deal off. The numbers starting to work through and connect. There's a whole lot of disconnect working here. Beautiful spray from Disorder. It bites off a little bit too much. He's overwhelmed here. There's too many Vibe players and he's gonna get swarmed and knocked away by Vibe players. Beautiful touch. And that is absolutely breathtaking to watch. Vibe in trouble now. Getting knocked away. PlayStation 5 unfortunately will be the victim of the backstab. Falls immediately there, getting his angles rocked. And that's all left to Toxic and Pels. Foul play. Still circling about. Still looking for an opening. Still looking for an angle to work through. Vibe are still in front. Kenny's on the backside as victim. Pels still tearing through with that DBS. Vibe, I've heard the action. Now they want to get in on it as well. There's a whole lot of bodies inside of this Paradise Resort area. But will they be able to make it happen? Vibe playing it as slow as possible, not giving away too many audio cues. We will be heavily blessed though. So guys from 21st Century now receiving serious damage from the guys from Nortenuos Esports on that eastern side. Moses And I believe that will be the end of 21st Century. Moses and Pop Smoke coming in clutch. 4 eliminations to them. And 21st Century will not be going further. Absolutely breathtaking stuff coming in. There's angles to be covered here. There's so many areas to play from. The Invincibles are sitting very, very nicely in the center of the circle. They know for a fact that nobody is going to be bothering them, at least for the time being. It is just phase 2 of the circle. Not too much to give away. Not too much to get too embarrassed about. They are a 3-man team only. Okay, tired of looking at Ollie jumping around. Disparaged down to their last player, Chaos. How far will he survive? Surrounded. But they will be bothered. Don't panic. Execute you. Taking the advance. I think the guys from Men of Blood will be spraying all the way across from the back end there. And another opening to work through the angles. Karge now circling around. Looking for that opening. Invincibles in trouble. Ronnie's been knocked away. They need to be careful about the guys from Men of Blood all the way across. They might spell danger for them. And another one to work through. Don't panic. We'll get tagged up. Execute you. Will fall immediately as well. 10-11 will have to replan this assault. And a grenade from Don't Panic will connect onto Ollie's position. And now the resets surely will have to come through now from Karge. But I'm not certain what the plan is here, because Karge just keeps driving around. But the Invincibles will be in trouble right now. Men of Blood might use this opportunity to do something. He's going to get tagged up again. Ronnie has been picked up. Don't Panic and Bego 2 against 1. It's about to be very, very unfortunate here for Ronnie. Jump shot from that corner. Men of Blood are still outside. DBS. Bego. Jump shot. Oh, he's going to get tagged up heavily. Oh, DBS to the skull from Bego onto Sean. Connects the bullets. Men of Blood are still in the backside. Will they get into this engagement? The confirmation onto Sean is sure again. 10-11 now surging forwards. And Execute You has been knocked away by Ronnie there on the back end. But now will he be able to get the finish? 10-11 now pushing forwards. Will he be able to get another opportunity? Bego switches to the DBS. And can he make it happen? Execute You still knocked away. He cannot allow him to get the finish. He's going to get tagged up. 10-11 in serious danger here, but Men of Blood might still play it around the corners. Bego with the DBS. Switches 2, so 2 versus 1. Bego again, feigns is through, and he will seal the deal. Invincibles could not fend off the guys from 10-11 just enough, but Men of Blood were able to still cause a little bit of drama from all the way across the bridge side. As 10-11 will, I'm sure they will go back to the high ground. Yes, that will be the next play, going all the way back up to the high ground. They only came down. So, active down to just 1 player. Solo swimming in the drink. Comes up for air, but I think he should be able to get the reset owing to the new setup for PUBG Mobile now. I think he should be able to get the reset inside of the water. So yes, that's going to be a possibility for the guys from Active. But Barsky might bleed out. He's taking so much damage and he's getting tagged up continuously all the way across from Unsullied Army, and that will be the end for him. Not sure Men of Blood have spotted the guys from Active inside of the water, but they do have set their sights to the guys from Nortenuos Esports. Pop Smoke and Moses. This foul play will be dispatched and sent back into the lobby with the quickness. Habitual Gaming now coming in from the southern side, or rather from the southwestern side, making a rotation inside. They found themselves a little nice corner to play with, but Nort is still here, just on that northern side. Nort love to play from the north. Now they're holding on. Active Gaming. They stayed inside of Boots Camp a little bit too long for comfort. Stayed there, they just hung around a little bit too long. Hopefully the plan pays off. The guys from No Gaming equally playing it as slow as possible. Milan has been knocked away. I'm not sure where. Let's take a look. Yeah, unfortunately he will not be surviving that one. He's been sent back into the lobby. How far will he make it happen though? It's more to it than that one, that's for sure. No mercy. The rest of the guys from No Gaming just a little bit nicely placed, but 10-11 looking very sharp inside of the zone here. Nobody contesting them. It is their game to win. They have all of their numbers. They do not have as much eliminations as they would like. But that chicken dinner, if they can get it, would boost them really nicely coming into this final third. Habitual Gaming sitting pretty nicely just outside the corner as well. 10-11 have the entire half in, and that is the danger. They have too much space. For just one team, it is too much space to control. But can 10-11 do it? Can they manage to control all of the angles? Continuing to send some drama forward. Guys from Men of Blood now setting their sights into every single angle. Active Gaming have finally swam all the way into the zone here, but they still got some ops behind them, I believe. Men of Blood in a interesting 2-2 split. No Gaming on the receiving end of some bullet shots from Manuel. And now Ray will catch yet another one. Mercy will be the next to follow suit. Mimos from No Gaming, the last one up. That is Steroids on the bridge, but Mimos cannot give away his position. The smokes might just do the trick here, and Unsullied Army will continue their assault still onto the guys from Active Gaming. From the water, on land, anywhere Active go, Unsullied Army is there, and now they continue their assault to hold off on that position as well. Unsullied Army have been enjoying their Sanok games. We've been seeing that. Habitual Gaming as well, spraying from inside of those shacks, looking for an opening. Not been able to get any eliminations just yet, but it's not too far-fetched for them. The next zone will be a big determining factor. Will change a lot of things. You can see the guys from 10-11 now driving to the edge of the circle or the edge of this corner just to see who is there, and I think they can. I think Don't Panic can look. If he hops out, he will see them. He will spot all the ops, that's for sure. Is he hearing those guys? Oh, the play zone has moved a little bit towards the northern side. Now, I think Unsullied Army. Oh, Habitual is blessed, actually. Habitual Gaming is the team that is blessed with the zone this time. Unless we'll eat the DBS immediately with the quickness. That will be the end of Nort by Don't Panic and Execute You, stealing that one away. Up 6 eliminations now. They will have to make an advance into the zone. An unfortunate scene here, but they will have to take away that position from the guys from Habitual if they are trying to win in. And the sprays continue. Manuel has been knocked away. An opportunity here for 10-11 to do something about it. Don't Panic pulls up to the scene, runs him over perfectly. Grenade was good. And Don't Panic is playing it very dangerously, committing a lot. He's riding around, but fortunately the guys from 10-11 have a little bit of zone to work with. They've got a little bit of angles around. The numbers continuing to increase for them. They're up now to 7 elimination. Mimo still playing on the backside. Don't Panic's grenade is perfect, but Neo will steal it. Active Gaming is still in the mix. Neo might be getting heavily tagged up though from that position. Mimo is now trying his absolute best to work it. Unsullied Army on the high ground. The position that 10-11 had earlier, they've snatched it away. And there will be a D-Link from all the way up there. But again, it is going to be very dangerous if they cannot find a way down from here. They are trying to get sprayed off. The sprays are good. Beautiful sprays coming in from Peter. But he cannot do much from that position. Habitual Gaming is still in the mix. The play zone has shifted even further away. 10-11 and Habitual, the last two inside. Mimos is still on the bridge, taking some serious plays on, and Neo's in trouble. He's going to get tagged up. Surely he's finished now. And Active Gaming swept away by the last player of No Gaming. Mimos just makes it in time. Survives for No Gaming. Just in time. Beautiful display coming in from the last player from No Gaming now on Solid Army, making the right call. They're deciding to hop, step and jump inside of that zone. An opportunity arises for them to hold off, but will they be able to do something from that one? Don't panic now, hopping to the edge of the Brixton corner. It's now 10-11 just playing a wall-to-wall on Solid Army. Have found a way inside of the zone for themselves. They're looking, they've spotted Mimos, and No Gaming will be swept out as well. And now we're down to 3 teams. 10-11 on Solid Army. Habitual Gaming. Who will take the final chicken dinner tonight? Who will put their foot closer to Riyadh? Habitual will catch Peter. He's been knocked clean off. Don't panic. He's just surging around looking for an opening. And he goes prone immediately there. And where would the play zone move? Grenade from Execute is perfect. Catches Jesse from Unsullied Army. He's going to be knocked away. Another grenade from Execute. He's executing him, that's for sure. DBS to do the trick. Execute will execute. Unsullied Army back into the lobby they go. 11 eliminations. And now they're trying to tear this one away. Surely it's looking like 13. Molotov cocktail is good. Starts to burn. But it's not going to connect the shots. That's Show Baby. And the ground floor. DBS. Crocs down. The sprays are good. Trying to feint it through from the right hand side. Just going to singe him off. And that will be the end. 10-11. We'll close the door. And they will take that chicken dinner that has been eluding them for days on end. The chicken dinner is theirs tonight. And 10-11 will seal the deal, ladies and gentlemen. What a way to finish. What a way to finish. I believe that was 11 eliminations, if I'm not mistaken. How many is that? That is, what is that? Wait a minute. 7, 9, 13 eliminations, actually. What a way to finish. 13 eliminations and a chicken dinner to boot. 10-11 are not to be counted out just yet. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the road to Riyadh. Do not count anyone out just yet. Habitual Gaming coming in clutch in second place with 1 elimination on Solid Army. In third place with 4. No Gaming in fourth place with 3. Active in fifth place with 6. Guys from Men of Blood in 6th place with 6 as well. Nort in 7th place with 3. Rage in 8th place with 7. Disparaged in 9th place with 1. Vibe in 10th place with 4. Fowlplay in 11th place with 5. Oxygen 12th place with 4. Invincibles in 13th. 21st Century in 14th with 1. Soul in 15th with 1 as well. Harsh in 16th with 4. RSG in 17th with 1. Day Esports in 18th with 3. And Afro Esports in 19th with 1. Ladies and gentlemen, what a way to close out the night. 10-11. Sinking their teeth into that chicken dinner and snatching it away from the guys from Habitual Gaming and Unsullied Army. What a way to wrap things up. The Nigerian qualifiers day 2 for the road to Riyadh, the Global Esports Games in Saudi Arabia. One step closer now. Tomorrow is the final day. Who is going to win this game? I mean, it's too early to call it, but I am so impressed with the games I've seen today. RSG, Active Gaming, 21st Century, all of those teams still putting up the numbers. Unfortunately, Afro Esports didn't have the best of days today, but you can't count anyone away just yet. So, ladies and gentlemen, stay strapped. Tomorrow, final day. Catch you live. Action continues.